co-host Blake.
And I'm Jack, the expert on Columbus. Today, Blake will ask me questions on should we celebrate Columbus Day or should we not celebrate Columbus Day? How about you ask me some questions?
Was Columbus a good guy or a bad guy?
Well, Columbus wasn't really the best guy in the world. He could have been nicer, per se. Because in this article, we found Columbus and his men enslaved many of the indigenous people they encountered, including women, children, and treated them with extreme violence and brutality. That is very, very, very bad. No one should ever have to go through that.
Do you think without Columbus we'd still be here today?
Personally, yes. There's a very high chance that without Columbus we could still be here to this day. And with these super advanced Native American technology for their time, we could still get to where we are at today. We may not have the same food or diseases that Columbus brought over, but we could still be here.
So, do you think what Columbus did was a good thing, or was it wrong to get us here today?
Well, in a lot of people's eyes, Columbus had to do what he had to do to make a country or a gathering of people. But was he really trying to make a country, or was he just trying to conquer land for Spain? I know it sounds a little weird, but it's just Columbus, what he did, it was wrong. He shouldn't have killed all those innocent people. If he wanted to, why? Why would you kill all those people? Couldn't you make a peace treaty or have peace with them? Because the natives thought he was a god. But Columbus came with the 3 G's: God, gold, and glory. If Columbus was really trying to spread the word of God, which I researched and he was supposedly Christian, but it says that one of the 10 commandments is thou shalt not kill. And if he's really Christian, why would he kill all those people, Now also, the deceitfulness of riches. He killed all those people for gold. Can you imagine that? Alright, let's move on to the next question.
Do you really believe in Columbus Day?
Not really. I think Indigenous People Day is better because that celebrates the indigenous people and the people they have lost because of Columbus. And that helps us have a better understanding of Columbus and what he did in the Native Americans and the indigenous people.
So, do you believe in indigenous people?
Well, Indigenous People Day, yes, I do believe in it. Because you'd be actually very surprised that way more people celebrate Indigenous People Day than you think. I really think that Columbus Day shouldn't really be a national day of celebration. Indigenous People Day should.
Let me ask you one more question. Was Columbus a liar, or should we ship him like today?
Well,
you got an older brother?
No.
I wouldn't say that Columbus isn't really worshipped today, but a lot of people do look up to him or are thankful for what he did for us. But couldn't the natives build a government like this, like we have today? I want you to sit and think about that. Because what Columbus did, anybody can do. But just like the founding fathers of the United States, even before that, the Mayflower and everybody on that coming from Britain, they could have done the same thing for the UK. They could have done the same thing. They did do the same thing. They built a form of government. And I'm sure the natives could have done the same damn thing too. Alright, next question.
That is all we have for today's questions.
Alright, so that's it for today's questions. And thank you for listening. I hope you learned a lot. And this is the Expert Jack on Columbus and Blake signing off.